Hello everyone, welcome to my Manga Boys manga unboxing. We're still throwing through my December haul that came in at the end of December here. So let's just keep cracking on through it. You know, it is humongo, it is too large to be in charge. So let's show it who's boss. We'll open this box. These are all from Right Stuff, except for one this time around. Oh man. My gosh darn time. I tell you, these people. One Piece. Let's open up this guy from the good old-fashioned eBay days. Oh boy, I'm too weak. I gotta use my scissors. I know what you're thinking, Manga Boy, you stupid idiot. Those aren't even scissors, and you're right. I'm a dummy. Okay. We got Rose Hip 0, 1 through 4. I think that's complete. I think there's only 4 of them. And then it switches over to Rose Hip Rose. I think that's how it goes. But it's by the same author as GTO. If you have interest in that, check out this series. Pretty cheap to get. Probably cost me like 10-15 bucks for the whole set. Not bad. Let's hop into here. Last books from the right. I'm stuck. What the heck did I get from J Novel Club? This is an interesting way to stack stuff. Right Stuff doesn't usually do it this way. Well, let me break this all down and figure out what we got here. I think this is marginal operation. Not sure. Be back with you guys in a sec. Let's break it down. We've got Kurosaki. Oh my god. Corpse Delivery. These are omnibuses. Dark Horse, not 7 Seas. Dark Horse started to reproduce these, remake them, resend them out, republish them. I don't know, reprint them. How about that? And make more of this series. So not only do we have this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. We also have volume 5 with including never released volumes. 13, 14, but also volume 15. So if you guys have, I think, the original singles, you'll have to pick these up. I'm not sure if the omnibuses ever collected 13 and 14. But if they didn't, now you got to grade it either way. So these are all 3-in-1s here. This series was super popular towards the beginning of the manga revolution, I guess I'll call it. In 2020 from the pandemic. Looks like we have a psychic, a dowser, and a hacking agent. So that seems to be a pretty interesting series there. Don't know too much about it. I don't want to know anything about it until I actually get to read it. Blue Giant, this is 1 through 2 and 5 through 6. These are really cool. I didn't think too much of it when I first saw it online because it's black, but in person it like really just speaks, you know, this contrast between this maroon and this black and this blue and this black really just looked nice. 7 Seas did an excellent job with this. Essentially the main character plays basketball. He has no real future. He feels like he doesn't know where he wants to go. He's kind of aimless, and he decides, wow, I'm going to be the best jazz player in the world or something like that. And so he works on his dream for that. Gantz, volume 11. We are pretty much at the end of Gantz at this point. I believe the last volume is going to be a 4-in-1, and then that'll finish her. So if you were interested in Gantz, I suppose now's the time to grab it. I do think they're going to start to release hardcovers of it though, but we'll see. Kurumi 1 and 3. Shield Hero, Volume 20, Manga Companion. It's not the light novel. Kageki Shoujo, a little bit of a 3D effect there. Dreamin' Sun, Volumes 8 and 9. Not sure if this is the last one, that Volume 9, but it might be. And Marginal Operation 1 through 7. I can't remember if I got any more of this series, but it seems like it's always on sale for Right Stuff, and I always say, oh, I think I'm gonna get it this time, and I never get it, and this time I got it. So next time it's on sale, I guess I'll grab the rest of the series that I'm missing. It's obviously put together by Jane Animal Club. Essentially, this NEET becomes a military commander, from what I understand, and is tired of their poopy, boring life as a NEET, and that's what they he goes to like a place where it says, this, what job should I get, what job should I get, I don't want to be an NEET anymore, and they say military commander. So he's like, okay, and he does it. Shield Hero, a lot of people know about this series. At this point, I feel like you're either reading it because you like it, or you're not reading it because you hate it. But essentially, our main character is one of the 4 prophesized heroes. Everybody hates him, and they think he's a piece of shit, and he isn't. And he's a really nice guy, but he's kind of plays into a little bit to make people afraid of him, so he can kind of grind and do his own thing. But it's revealed he has to work with his friends in order to, well, not his friends, but the other 4 heroes, in order to kind of beat people and save the world. So it should be an interesting read. Dreaming Sun by the same author as Orange. I've heard there's a little crossover between Orange, a little one-shot of it, and Dreaming Sun in it, so I decided to grab it while it was on sale. I think I am missing just maybe 1 or 2 volumes of it at this point. Kageki Shoujo, this seemed like a fun ongoing series, more in the vein of Act Age. If you guys are wishing that Act Age kind of continued on because the story was so good, definitely check out this series instead. It would be kind of like a spiritual successor to it. So yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it. Kirurumi, I don't know too much about the plot of this. It's by the same creator as Pretty Face and MXO, or MX0. It looks like Aoi Nemo has it made. He's brilliant, good looking, and the heir to a gigantic pharmaceutical empire. The only thing missing in his life is love. Oh, so right. And, he's just fallen head over heels for the beautiful woman named Akaumi Kiruru. There's just one problem. She's a professional assassin. Shit. So, he puts a risky plan into action in order to reunite him and her, the assassin. So, yeah, I don't know too much about it other than what I just read to you, and I just found that out now. But I think this is currently running a Jump Plus, something like that. One of Jump's off-print brands anyways, or off-print magazines. So that was enough for me to kind of get into it. I really shouldn't, though, because I didn't like Pretty Face by this author, which came out in English as well. But here I am. Never learning my lesson. Gantz, Volume 11. What more needs to be said about Gantz? Very violent, very bloody, a lot of boobies and ass. So if you like those things, check it out. Blue Giant, I kind of went through a brief summary of it already. Here's just a few pages of it so you can kind of get the feel for it. It looks like it's very powerfully drawn, with a lot of artistic moments that shine quite well in it. Just from a quick glance, there's a few color pages at the beginning, which is really nice as well. I do love me some color pages. In Kurosaki Delivery Corps, this is a pretty violent series, so I'm not going to open it up. But yeah, you can see the spines there. Pretty interested to read it. I've heard nothing but good things about it for years, and since it's been out of print, I just never bothered to pick it up. One Piece. What needs to be said about the GOAT? If you're not reading it, read it. If you don't want to read it because you think you don't like it, you're wrong. You just haven't read far enough yet to like it. Check it out if you haven't. One Piece, the Wano arc. reaching its conclusion here in English. And this finishes the 3 cover spread of 99, 100, and 101. So you can kind of line them up together. They look pretty. And Wano was an amazing art, probably one of the best ones in One Piece at this point, if not the best. But yeah, so definitely check out One Piece if you're somehow not reading it. Rose Hip Zero, just a few pages through it. I don't know how violent or porny it is. Doesn't look like much. But again, by the same creator as GTO, I expect it to be equally as silly. I'm not planning to take it too seriously or anything like that. A few color pages at the beginning. Excited to give it a read. No questions there. That is what I got this time around. What did you get this time around? Huh? It's probably been a week. Maybe a little more. I don't know. So what did you get since I last saw you? Anything good? Let me know down below. And please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this kind of a content. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.